So right now, I'm cooking in my Jeep Wrangler. And although this is a small space, I found a way to put my dishes where I can get to them. Because when it rains, you can't always you can't always cook outside. I don't have no thing where it comes across and shades me in. I don't have none of that on my Jeep. And from what I heard, it's a lot of weight added. And I already got weight in here. I got stuff in here like this rack I got my phone sitting on. I'm just cooking this. And then, you know what? I found that I eat food that I never would put my mouth on because I'm healthy. So I've been eating Spam. I don't eat a lot of it. I was at first because it was so freaking good. I forgot how good Spam is, even though it's got all kinds of whatever. But I know the Lord is watching over my body. I tend to not eat a lot of junk food, especially if I'm not working out. Normally I hike a lot, but I'm saving gas, so I'm trying to sit still for a little bit until I can save some gas. And there's no, you can walk around here, I'm sure. She said you could. I might get out and do that just to get some walking in, walk twice around or something to get my steps in. But it's supposed to rain later, so I'm going to try to cook something right now. And my stuff is not edited. I don't know how to do all that stuff. My old little brain, I don't look my age. You would never guess my age if you can go through a video and find it. I will send you a gift. And no matter how old this video is, if you can look through my videos and tell me my age, you will get a gift, a good one. Possibly a gift card. I will give you a gift to get to Starbucks if you can guess my age. Even if you find it in a video where I've said it, I will send you a gift card from Starbucks. I don't edit videos, my little old brain. I know there's a lot of older people who know how to do it. Good for them. But I'm just not going to do it. I don't know. Well, it's not that I'm not. When I can find somebody to help me do videos and show me how to do that, then I will. So I can get better at it. But for the meantime, so where I'm at, I'm in Calhoun, Georgia. It's a small town in Georgia, North Georgia, north from Atlanta. In between Atlanta and Dalton and Tennessee. Tennessee's on one side and Atlanta's on the other. And she's allowed me to use her property to sleep on, which is awesome. Normally I don't hang out here. I go to a friend's house. I got a friend of mine that lives here also. And I go to her house. She's kind of she's on a oxygen tank, so she can't leave the house. She can, but she don't leave the house. She goes to her doctor's visits, and that's it. So I sit with her. I've known her for a long time. When I seen her, I couldn't believe that she was on that. She used to be getting it, working a lot. Really good lady. Beautiful heart. And I told her that I would love to sit with her. So I've been sitting with her. I used to go get her. I volunteered for this church for homeless. Now I'm in my car. But I volunteered for homeless people because that's my passion, is helping others. And my vinegar water. I use vinegar water to wipe stuff down. And I ran out of, I got like a little paper towels. My leg was itching, not my crotch. Just so you know. But I'm the only one eating this, so who cares? But anyway, what was I saying? See? Guess my age, man. Guess my age. Just guess it. I'm not gonna tell you how many grandchildren I got. I'm not gonna tell you how old my son is. Sons are. Those are hints right there, I think. You want to go down there, so can't do that. But I gotta get. I need a pan or something to work out. I don't know. I got water behind the phone, so if I need water, it's there. I want a pump. I want $100, but them things are $100, so I'm gonna wait and save up and get me a pump. A Dometic pump. It costs $100. I bought a Dometic container because it's cheap, so I'm just gonna buy them one piece at a time. All this stuff I paid for out of my own pocket on my disability. I didn't do it all at once. When I realized I was going to be put out, I started buying. Well, I believe God prepared me for this season because I was buying camping gear and putting it up. I bought a tent and sleeping bags, and I started doing mats, and I started doing little stuff because this stuff is very expensive. This is not cheap. You can go the cheap route, but the stuff won't last. I've heard that before from other people, and it's true. You can buy cheap stuff, but it will not freaking last. It will fall apart on you. What was that like? Yeah, I like to keep my containers in. I don't know why they don't have tops on these things. That just kills me. Is that? No, they don't have tops on it. I keep some of my gas cans in. I always like to get situated before I even start doing fire burning or anything. Well, let's see. Do I have a garbage bag on it? Yes. Already started. Normally I keep my front seat. Normally I keep my, and I always do this, I put vinegar and stuff in everything, especially if I'm not getting ready to go dump my trash, because I don't want bugs in here smelling all that good food. Keep this one because I got water back there, I can pour it in. It's a little cramped, but it works. It works for me if I don't want to get out of my car right now. When I cook, I try to cook a lot so I don't have to keep cooking. My fridge is under this table right here. That's where my fridge is at. And I got on shorts. You just can't see them. Just in case you're wondering. Jeez, sitting there with no clothes on. I got shorts on. So that's cleaned up. Normally I'll put everything back when I'm done, but I like to keep the stuff clean. I'm not gonna not clean. I can't. I got an electric pot right here that I could have used, but I thought I have 76%. It's cloudy. I do have electric that she's letting me use, but I try to do my best to. Let's see, is this like this or like this? I have a fireproof mat under here also. So it is under, yeah, it's under there. I put it under here on this plastic because this is plastic. It will burn. So I did order a fireproof. Ooh, that wind feels so good. That's the fan. Just want to make sure it's together. But this is my first time ever cooking in here, actually, with the stove. I cook all the time with my little miniature. But the cans, they've made the cans so freaking high. I don't know what you do with that. And I need my light. And I don't know where my light is. Because I need to see what the heck I'm doing. Vinegar over there. Put this right here. Where is my light? Kettle. I traded my favorite kettle for a smaller one because it was just too freaking big in here. It was taking up too much space. I'm trying to find my little. That's another thing, you lose stuff in here like it's nothing. I have a top so steam won't be going everywhere. Got a little miniature fan going. I'm just gonna move you. This is my area. This is my shelf. You can't really, it's hard to see when you're close up. You can't really see anything. Where is my light? Control. That's why I hate this thing, controller. I lose it every time. Now I gotta pull this up, move this. I have a everything's organized where I can get to it. Let's see if I can find this control. Yeah, I got another controller to it, but I'm gonna have to reprogram it if I use it. So put that there. Get this heel, put this back, put my vacuum back up there. And I found my controller. Is it on the things? No. There's something going on with this controller. See how it's just blinking? So if I sit back so you can see, that's my shelf. That's my power station. See that shelf that goes across my Jeep? I'm in a Jeep Wrangler. This is my shelf. My legs go under the shelf. All my stuff is sitting up there. It's all organized. My power station's here. My water Dometic is right there. That's the one where I need a faucet. But the faucet is $100 on Amazon. It's a Dometic that goes with the faucet. And then there's my plastic shelves. I can't afford the. I gotta wait. The faucet itself costs $100, but it goes into the Dometic, and then you have a little pump and you just pump water instead of just pour. Right now I gotta pull it down, move all that stuff, put water in it, and it's so hard to deal with. But I'm gonna get the pump anyway. It's just about buying things at a time. You can't buy them all at once. There's my shelf with my pots and pans and cleaning stuff. And that's all that's on my shelf. And I got my books, but this normally doesn't go here, but I just started putting it there because it's in the way. But these are some of my books, my Bible that I have, my journals I write in, and my books. I gotta wash that rag. And then this is my gear bag. Jeeps come with gear bags, and they're big. So this is my gear bag. It's got all my personal stuff in it. This is just my hand warmers for the summer. For winter when you can put them in your socks and stuff. I just hung it there. And it's got all my stuff in it. Those close up. The pockets close up. I'll close them up when I get ready to clean up and stuff. But my brush, that's not going to be in here. I don't know why I got it in there, but it needs to go in my shower bag. And then I got my vitamins, because I take vitamins, and my pocket knife. This goes over there. So it's just little stuff here, and it straps. You see how it straps all the way down the bar, and then it straps up top. And I got another one on the other side. They're very big. So a lot of stuff goes inside of them. I got, on that side, I got my electric, my self-starter battery that I can start my battery with just myself because I paid too much for it. And then I have a air pump in case my tires go flat. And at the bottom of my seat, down at the bottom, I have a Fix-It Flat, so I keep a container of that too. And this is my stove. Back here is another container. It's just got stuff I don't really use at the moment. I use it, but I don't need it all the time, so I put it back there. And then this is another container. It's got my food, all my food in it, because you don't want your food exposed with bugs and rats running around in fields. I don't have no food. Every once in a while I'll get fruit and I'll leave it in this basket, but most of the time I don't have food out. And then my fridge is under here. I have a fridge. There it is. It's under my, I made a table to put all my stuff on when I want to have something to drink, or I want to cook coffee, or I want to make coffee in the morning. I won't use this. I have this little container, which I usually keep in plastic because I heard that they leak gas. And I keep my windows down anyway all year round. Even in the wintertime, I cannot stand to have my windows up. I keep them down. And I have rain guards that I bought recently. This is just an overview of what I have. I have this little fan, so when I make coffee and the steam goes up, it dries up there because I don't want mold up there. So I have this fan. That's why this fan is here. I got it stationed there where it won't move. And it has to be charged, so I'll charge it when I need to. But that's more of a cooking fan to blow out the steam. It's not really to keep me cool because it doesn't really do that. I don't know who lied and said it does, but it doesn't. It's terrible. But it's good for when you're cooking the steam, blow the steam out of your car and don't go up to the ceiling. And that's my big fan. I put that on the table when everything's put up, moved. And where does all this stuff go when I'm not using it and I'm driving? Up here. I have a net that Jeep Wranglers come with. I know a lot of cars have these nets, but I have a really heavy duty one. You see how heavy that is? It goes all the way across. My fan, my towels, my head things, everything goes up here. It doesn't fall out. It doesn't move. All my window covers, everything goes up here. Nothing falls out. It's tight, stuck up high. I don't use it when I'm in the car though because I can't sit up straight. So I move half of it. I undo the one end and I tuck it away so that I can sit up in my car. And that's only when I'm sitting still. Other than that, I don't. And then my gas stuff is in between my seat. Like this container, it goes in between my seats. I will be using my, to keep it cool in here, I use my fan because my gas containers are in here. Why do you do that? Because that's one of the places I have to put them. They're in containers. I bought these containers so they won't clink together. I bought 2 storage bags made for gas cans. One's a 4 holder and other one's a 2 holder. And, well, no. The green cans go in the black one, actually. And the tan ones go in the little, because I have 2 gas stoves. Why? I don't know. But I have a gas, I have to show you that later. I have a gas heater. And it uses propane or whatever that stuff is. Butane. It uses butane, and I had so many cans of butane I needed a case. So that's what I use that for in the wintertime. And it's packed right there. It's packed way back there. That's my butane gas heater. It's awesome. But it does make your car sweaty. And I don't like that, but it's better than freezing to death. And I have containers down here. The green ones go in this one, and it's a 3 holder. The red ones go in this one, and it's a 4 holder. So when I get down to the appropriate amount of containers, I'll switch them and put them back where they go. I'm about to starve to death. My stomach is growling, literally. You can hear it. Man, it sounds like a monster inside of there fighting with the kid. It sounds like the parent and the kid fighting together, fussing at each other. But anyway, This is my electric cooker, which I love, but it's 400 watts. I have 200 watts on my roof. I would use it if it was full sun, but as you can see, it's cloudy. Very cloudy. I have 76%, and I'm only pulling in 35 watts from the sun. So no, I won't use that. So I just decided to use this gas. And I wanted to try it out to see if it really works, if it's really going to be doable for me. If it's not, I'm going to get rid of it because I don't want something in my car I can't use. One, it only works on a camping table because it's so freaking long. It doesn't work good. And the little one that I have, I'm going to replace it because it stinks and it's old. And I'm not going to keep it. I'm going to go get me a new one. And I'll put it here and use it. Because the little one fits on my tailgate. I have a tailgate table on the back of my Jeep also. So I have all kinds of stuff on the back of my Jeep. A tailgate table where I can get out. If there's no camping table, I can use my tailgate table. I can take this out and put it on my rack on my end of my car. I have a tailgate pool rack where I keep storage boxes and stuff and my water gear. But I have this table that I can take out and put on the end of the table also. So I can prop my food. I have to show you that's another video. Because right now I'm in my car, I'm sleepy still. I didn't really get good sleep last night. But that being said, what's going on with this? Oh no, okay. I wanted to make sure it was sitting right. There it is. And as you can see, I'm a little level. I'm a little off. Like a half an inch off, meaning I'm sitting down. My Jeep's down in the back and up in the front. I have level boards that go up under my bed. This is my bed I'm sitting on. My nephew built me a bed. It needs some middle parts, but it's so thick. I can't believe it's not broken half. But I gotta. It's thick wood, so it hasn't broke yet. Thank God. Thank you, Jesus. But yeah, this is my setup on the inside. I'll open it up and show you a closer look. My power station, as you can see, is humongous. I wish I got a little one. It's an Octel. It's been wonderful. It's a 48 watt hour power station, so it's a big power station. I can run everything on it. My fridge. I have ran out of power before and had to throw out my food twice. All my food out of my fridge. Good food that I had just bought from Trader Joe's. All just gone. Burritos. Everything was just gone. I was so hurt. But it is what it is. It's just food. Thank God I could replace it. But sometimes that happens. You run out of power. It's cloudy. So in the wintertime, I don't buy much refrigerator food because it's pointless to do that if you don't have power somewhere. But anyway, so I'm getting ready to cook my food. I'm hungry. And thanks for watching, if you're watching. Again, guess my age. Guess my age. Guess my age. If you guess it right, I will give you a gift card to Starbucks. And come see my channel on YouTube. God bless you.